Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Pool. I hope you all like and follow the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Benoit Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw here. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your...
What's up, everybody? It's been a while. It's Brian Brennan in the booth, coming at you on the Shark Stream from Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards. We have a pro list match here tonight, just the last one probably for a while, since we're going to be having the McDermott Open out here from the 3rd through the 6th. Tonight we have number 3, Ashley Benoit, 618 Fargo rated, and number 4, Rob Piersa, looking to get his number 3 spot back. Actually took it from him a couple weeks ago. So it should be a very good match. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy this program, and share it out. Tell a friend, tell a friend. What a big weekend we got coming up, man. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the McDermott Open here at Yale Billiards. It's going to be an amazing event. We got 22 actual pros, WNT rated pros. We also have a lot of 700 plus Fargo players, locals and other people looking to take a shot. FSR is here. David Alcaide's here. Georgie Georgiev, Jonas Soto Comino, Jason Shaw will be here. It's going to be just all the big names, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. If you're interested in checking that out, make sure you follow that link on the bottom right section of your stream, digitalpool.net/sharkstream. You can get the entire event, every match, streaming all tables for $10. All you got to do is go there and subscribe. All right. So Ashley, it looks like she won the lag, and she's got a pretty good start so far. Clean look at the one ball. Not a lot of trouble. I mean, it's a little bit of travel, but not a lot of trouble. Wow, she opened up that 3-9-6. They still have a shot at that 2 ball, though. That's a question. You can see it's the first time I think we've done a stream since the tables have been recovered. If not, I apologize. But look at that. Table 8 is blue again. Still very tight. They're 4 inches, but it's blue. And you can see, barely see, if you have a high def TV, a fellow named Cliff came by and he recovered all these tables and lined them up with the Matchroom specifications. So you can see the little black lines on the screen near the head screen, or the head box. And you can also see the line behind the foot spot. That's to assist with racking the correct way. It's the Matchroom way, 9 in the center and 1 in the front. Jeff, the McDermott event will be going live through WNT.TV as well. So if you're a WNT.TV subscriber, you will be able to see the feature match, the feature table all day long. We're going to have Scott Frost and Jeremy Jones joining us for the entire event. So they'll be sort of switching off for the 4 days. And so it'll be Scott, and then Jeremy on Thursday. And then, for the 4 rounds that they're going to put out. And then so on and so forth until we get to the top 4, maybe. And then they'll be doing it together. So should be a lot of fun, though. We got some, we got the best commentators, the full WNT ranking event. So if you want to watch it, if you want to watch all tables, follow us on Digital Pool at that link on the bottom of the screen. If you want to if you're already a WNT.TV subscriber, you have to do nothing. You can tune in all 4 days as part of your WNT.TV subscription. So we're super excited to be a part of this. And thanks everybody for supporting the channel. Beauty. Sneaks by the 9. That's going to make it real tight. And she just places it right in there. Doesn't even rub the 9. Boy, I'll tell you what, man. The last time these two faced off, you can see by their rankings on the list. Ashley got the better of Rob. So he's got, oh no. Commentator curse all day. But I was saying, she had actually last week, or last period, I guess, these are 2-week list periods. But last period, she faced off against Dave Gavrish. It went hill. And if you missed it, go check it out on YouTube or Facebook. But it went hill. And she had a clean shot at the night and 9 and just dogged it. I feel bad saying that, but she had the number 2 spot in her grip. And then she just let it slip away. She played very well, though. Just an excellent shot all around. All right, so Rob's going to take first blood here after that 8-ball miss from Ashley. Just so you know, coming up, we got the McDermott Open on the 3rd through the 6th. We're going to be at the Super Billiards Expo on the 10th. We're also going to be going to the Beasley Open as the Shark Stream. So make sure we still have a few tickets left for the McDermott Open. If you're interested in coming down, it's 120. We have 1 VIP spot left all 4 days, and we have a few more general admissions available as well. Just reach out to Lisa Zunge or Bobby Hilton, and they'll get you straightened out. So you don't want to miss it. Like I said, these are all WNT ranked pool players. They're fighting for Mosconi points. They're going to play their best game. And if you want to come down and get a picture, I'm sure they'll be happy to accommodate. A lot of big names here. And they're out there right now practicing, which is actually pretty cool. Just seeing, FSR walking around and just sort of, chatting and having a good time. It's wild. Little push out there from Rob. Actually likely to cut this 2 in the side, but the cue's gonna jump away. She might need to go between the 3 and the 9. Oh no, I'm looking at the 1 ball. Derp. Focus, Brian. Yeah, she back cut it perfectly, actually. Nice shot, Ashley. And she's off to the races. There is no 4 ball. She's going to go from here to the purple in the side, probably. The 6 is blocking the corner. It's going to take some stroke, though, man. Making that 3 ball in the corner with draw like that takes some finesse. All right, so she came around it. That's actually a pretty good tactical play if it goes by the 8. Kind of sizing it up right now. It looks like it went by the 8, doesn't it? Pretty sharp so far. Stunner into the side rail. Oh, no, she pulled it back. Okay. Got a nice angle here to get back to the middle of the table. She actually wants to bring the cue ball right back where it is. Little 2 railer, and she's there. straight in on the 8, which is what she wanted. Well, she got a little bit of an angle. Now the cue's going to drift towards the 9. See a little bit of draw coming here. Yep. Looking strong. All right, so the current score is 1-1. Rob and Ashley. I'm going to go out there and correct the score. They're supposed to be keeping that on the tablet. Give me 1 minute. Righty. And I give the players a quick reminder that we're using the digital pool scoring system now. They were out there using the flipper boards. Going to take some getting used to, I suppose. But the score is, in fact, 1-1. Ashley at the table. Nice little break there. Yeah, one could be in a better spot, but I think it's makeable. She drilled it. Got a little lucky bounce off the forward. Now it's going to sit on the short rail. Don't believe Rob's going to be able to cut this in very easily. What the hell? Sorry, I was addressing a little bit of a technical issue. My stream deck wasn't set up right for some reason. Very strange. All right, so Ashley's in control. She's got the cue ball, or the 2 ball in hand. She's got the 3 straight in. 4's a hanger. Biggest trick part here is the 5 and 6. Straight for my comfort, but not a bad leave. She's going to have to give it a little bit of spice here, I think. Either a little low left or a lot of high right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We got about 80 of you out there. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And, of course, if you want to watch the McDermott Open this weekend, there's the link right at the bottom right section of your screen. digitalpool.net/sharkstream. $10 gets you all streaming tables, all table access. So you can watch all your favorite players. Like I said, there's 22 WNT ranked players here this weekend. It's going to be something special, I got to be honest. Got both Kachis here, too. We got Pegis Labutis I mean, the list goes on and on. You can check it out on Digital Pool. I'm pretty sure the bracket's already up. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Should be a great tournament, though. Frank Maialetti's here. He's up from Pennsylvania in his house. He's going to be our tournament director. Bobby Hilton's going to be playing in the tournament, so that should be exciting, too. We have WNT referees coming to take care of the to officiate the event. So this is a big deal. Hope you guys enjoy all the content, and make sure you hit that subscribe on digitalpool.net/sharkstream if you want to watch it. Or like Jeff Gray pointed out, you can go to WNT.tv if you're already a subscriber there. You'll see it live, the feature table only, but you'll see it live. So excited. I'm going to be in the booth, pretty much the guy behind the scenes. I'll be the wizard. Jeremy Jones is going to be here with Bobby Hunt, I believe. So the legend Bobby Hunt, or not Jeremy Jones, Scott Frost is going to start us off tomorrow with Bobby Hunt. And then for the second and third kickoffs, not rounds, for round 2, let's say, it's going to be Brian the Kickin' Chicken, joined by Jeremy Jones, joined by Brian the Kickin' Chicken. Bobby and myself, depending on how Bobby does in the tournament, we might jump in a little bit on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but we'll see. It's just a matter of we're going to have some great commentary for you. We're going to have some great pool action for you. It's going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. And I'm just walking around. I'm on table 5 this afternoon. And playing right next to me is John Mora. It's like, what? He's just practicing. He sat there for like 4 hours. It's surreal, to be honest. Jeff, no, everybody knows our guys here, our stable of commentators. You got myself, that everybody calls Bobby. You got the actual Bobby Hilton, and then of course Brian the Kickin' Chicken Carroll, and then you got Bobby the Legend Hunt, and a couple others sprinkled in. I think Teddy did a broadcast fairly recently as well for the Sarah Archer tournament. We got Clint Dixon, we got Joe Antoniani. I mean, we got a pretty good stable of guys here, but we are bringing you the very best for this event, Scott Frost and Jeremy Jones. So I'm excited. I hope I get to do at least one match with them, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, Ashley did it again. She did that on the 8-ball on the first rack. These 4-inch pockets are getting the better of her. Now, I got to be honest. The guy that they sent out, I think it was a recommendation from WNT. I'm not 100%. This dude's name is Cliff, and he came out and did a beautiful job recovering all these tables. Like, these tables have never played so good. I don't even know what he did to the bumpers. I think he replaced the bumpers, to be honest, or maybe he shimmed them. I'm not 100% sure. But they are super lively right now. Some of them were a little funky. But right now, these Gold Crown 3s are playing absolutely fantastic. So, so every table in the house was reduced from 5 inches to 4.5 inches. Table 4 was already 4.5 inches, so not a big change there. But the table 8, this is the stream table. This is going to be our feature table. These are 4-inch pockets. So that's probably a good reason that Ashley just had that little rattle there. Well, this is Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut, hosting our very first WNT ranked Matchroom Tour event this coming weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Super excited. It's going to be just wild watching all these pros come out and battle. All right, Rob, tap the button for me, buddy. I'm going to have to do my own scores at some point. Some of our old school listers are just not used to using the scoreboard. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Jump the gun. Apparently they remembered to go ahead and switch it. So we're at 2-2 right now. Ashley and Rob. Rob Zeus just broke, I believe. No? Yeah, he won the last track, so he must have broken. While I was walking out to check the scoreboard. I think he's got this clean. No, he had to jump it a little. Full Q jump. Nice shot. Didn't get paid off for it, but it was a nice shot. Got to be honest, though, I'm looking forward to this tournament for a couple of reasons. I think there's going to be, I mean, people are going to have their gun set on FSR, of course. He's the highest ranked player in the field, but Jonas Soto Camino is coming off the most recent. Last weekend, he won the Seattle Open, another WNT ranked event. And I was talking to him a little while ago, and he's excited because he thinks he can do it back to back. So, if he, when he's played in this pool room quite a bit. So if anybody can, it's Jonas. He can pull off 2 championships in a row. That would be sick, especially since he's sponsored by McDermott. He's basically the ambassador for McDermott. So if he can bring home 2 trophies, that's going to be amazing. Now I'm being joined in the booth by Mr. Hilton himself.
Going on, everybody. Going on. Got a close one here, huh? 2-2.
Yeah, they're battling. Ashley had the lead, but Rob just got the 4th rack, so it's just I'm getting visions of her and Dave battle into the hills.
Yeah, could be. She's playing the McDermott tomorrow. She's been here since Open, before Open.
I think
actually.
before Open, to be honest.
Ready? Rob's ready too. I talked to him a little bit.
Yeah, they're both playing in the tournament, right?
No, Rob's not.
Oh, Rob's not playing in the tournament?
He's got some family function, something.
Awesome. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What the? They just locked us in.
That's hilarious.
Probably
I'm
lost
sure
it.
you've been talking to everybody about the event coming up, right?
Of course.
It's so exciting. I'm out there, and FSR, Matt Bagar, John Morrow. I mean, it's just
Henderson.
Sam Henderson's not here today. He was here yesterday.
Oh, he's out there now. Yeah, Morrow was here earlier, right?
Morrow was here earlier. Is Sam Henderson here?
I thought you said he was, but I don't.
No, he was here yesterday. I don't know if he's coming today or not. It's Mom's birthday. All right, Rob with a nice run out here. He's got to make the 9. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. There it is right there. If you want to watch it, do it now because it's going to be hard to call us tomorrow at 9:50 with technical difficulties.
We're not going to be picking up the phone.
So if you want to do it now because we got a lot going on. We don't have a huge customer service, so you're going to try to get in and just don't wait till the last minute. It's going to be $10 either way, whether it's tonight or tomorrow morning. So just
per year.
Yeah, do for the year. That's what a lot of people are doing. We are getting a good amount of subscriptions.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you save $20 and it's worth it. I mean, the pros we have here, it's not like you're not going to get your money's worth. You're going to get some really good stuff. You get the library of digital pool, and you're going to have 140 matches just to watch this from this weekend.
Yeah, right. Just from the McDermott Open, and like I was telling the audience, we have 22 WNT ranked players here this weekend.
That's almost like a world title.
Yeah, right.
Pretty high.
They're looking for those Moscone points. They ain't going to miss out down here. And then most of them were in Seattle, the other coast, just last weekend, including Jonas, who took it down.
Yep. But I mean, for some reason, this event, I'm slighted to think it's a lot of it because people do like the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards. You know, a lot of our players are here.
Well, they all came to meet me, of course.
But, of course. And then, but the expo is right around the corner as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was actually pretty fortuitous location and timing.
And I picked this week and I fought for it. But
oh, is that right?
Really, oh yeah, because
well, definitely it makes a difference.
Sense. Makes sense.
They're going to be in the neighborhood anyway for the expo. Might as well just stop over at Yale Billiards on your way.
Yeah, because I think FSR, I knew they were going, and they don't go to a lot of these WNT events. They go just to the majors. So we figure they hang out with us for a week and have a good time. And
why not?
I don't know who's going to win tomorrow. It's going to be close. It's going to be a tough match.
And I was just going right for it. Nailed it.
Beautiful.
A little bit off on the position, but not bad. Oh, what was I going to say? I think, yeah, what are the top 3 Fargos? I believe it's Jason Shaw,
Yep.
Francisco Sanchez Ruiz, FSR, and then Eklik Kachi. But his little brother's in like 7th in the ranks here. I think he's seed 7.
Right there.
Yeah, he's so I'm actually excited because that means they're going to be on the top half of the opening 64 bracket. That means if they do well, they could fight each other. That would be pretty exciting.
That will. I mean, there's a couple matches out there. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really good field. And you know, what do you think of these matchups? Honas versus Lucas.
Oh, Honas and Lucas. I mean, if anyone's gotten all the experience playing on table 8, they've got. I mean, Honas has been here what 3-4 times now.
Probably 5, 6.
See, I think it's more.
Yeah.
And when they do, Honas is on his table because he's a machine. He comes down early, practices all day long, and generally speaking, you can check on our YouTube library or on our Facebook library. We got at least a dozen sets played between Honas and LFV.
Yep.
So if they come together in the actual tournament, that's going to be very exciting.
FSR David O'Cady.
Oh, FSR and David O'Cady. Yeah, buds. That one. Kachi is going to be like if that happens, it's we're gonna blow up.
Pretty good, not bad. I mean, left her really long, but this is makeable if she doesn't want to play safe. But she can easily get that cue behind the 3-9.
Could be Jason Shaw versus pretty much anybody would be exciting. I mean,
that's what I said. I said he's such a showman, but he's one of the best players in the world. He's won everything. I mean, Jason Shaw is just amazing. I mean, I think it's going to be between him. The favorites. I think Kachi and Francisco. You know, but Honus, I think can sneak in there too. I mean,
well, I was saying a few minutes ago that it would be exciting for Honus to go back to back. He took down the Seattle Open, and if he wins, and this is basically if there is a home base for Honus in the United States, it's Yale Billiards.
I'm going with the jump shot here. Yeah, no, and if he wins, he'll actually move probably to like nice shot by Rob. Look at this. This is how you get position on a
jump shot in a 4 or 4.5 inch side, withdraw to get back to the 3.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty much flawless.
And but yeah, Jason Shaw is just amazing. He's going to be. I'm super excited. Obviously,
never met him.
Never met Jason Shaw.
No, I've been down to US1 a few times, but I don't see him ever down there. He's not like you.
Yeah.
He lets the family run the biz. But I've never met him. I know he's been here. I've seen the videos when we come online.
You weren't here for the Moritz match?
Moritz match? Oh, yeah, you're right. But I didn't meet him.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right, there it is.
We've been in the same room.
Okay. Rob looking pretty good. But yeah, this feed super excited. Anybody out there, you know, if you haven't subscribed, you better do that because you don't want to wait till tomorrow. I'm telling you, Brian is not going to be able to take any calls. Zach's not going to be able to take any calls at 9:50 saying, I can't get in. I can't watch.
Yep.
You got to do it now. And if you become a subscriber, you get to watch all the practice the guys did today. Mora was here. Ralph Souquet was here. Pegis was here. Everybody was here. Just unbelievable. Obviously, Francisco was here. David Shaw was not here. Lucas is here. Souquet was here. Kachi's not here yet. Young Kachi. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the break. This is rack number 7. Rob's up 4-2 in a race to 9. This is this 2-3 list or 2-3, right?
3 versus 4. Dave Gavish defended his title barely last period.
Oh, yeah, Ashley missed a straight in 9
ball. He missed a straight in 9 ball. A heartbreaker of a straight in 9 ball.
And how fun, not funny, but this game, I mean, she was 1 ball away from being possibly playing the championship.
Number 2 for the title. Yeah, she would have been number 2 for the title.
Now she loses this, she dribbles all the way down the forward, battling again.
She's got to play 5, and Ryan's no joke.
It's tough field, man, tough field. And it's good that we got Dave playing tomorrow. Dave Gavish representing the Shark Stream.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he's such a good player.
He's a 701. He's got a shot, and he's a solid. This is his house.
Oh, anybody lose the sound out there? Let us know. Bobby Hilton, Brendan in the booth, giving you play-by-play. Can you hear us? How do we sound? How do we look?
Well, we look like hell. Now, Chris, I'm looking at the or sorry, Cheryl, I'm looking at the audio levels, and it seems like we're broadcasting. So, you guys, let us know.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
There you go.
Yeah,
Might have been a problem localized to Cheryl then, or maybe we had a little glitch in the matrix here.
Okay. And I've got 135 people watching a minute ago. All right, there we go. I was going to say somebody had to hear us. Hear us, kicking chicken. What's going on, chicken?
Cool, thanks, guys. Yeah, no, I just and YouTube's just checked in, so that's pretty cool. Appreciate that.
So this is our plan for tomorrow. We got Scott Frost and Bobby Hunt tomorrow, first two matches. They're going to be giving you all the commentary and play-by-play. And then after that, we're going to have Jeremy Jones and Brian Kickin' Chicken. How awesome is that?
That is pretty sweet. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but that's the plan for day one, Thursday. We're gonna, Jeremy and Scott are gonna be here pretty much all weekend.
Yep.
And you told me they're gonna be doing the last few matches together, so that's pretty cool.
Just the finals.
Just the finals.
Just the final match. They're going to put them together, and it's going to be fantastic. We're going to get a lot of experience for us and a lot of notoriety because obviously whoever does these matches is going to be on WNT as an announcer, which is really cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to sneak in for at least one, just so I can say I broadcasted on the WNT. But
for sure.
And also having the opportunity to co-host a match with the guys like Scott Frost and Jeremy Jones, that would be an honor.
Yeah, really, it doesn't get bigger than that. And part of our guys, I think you guys are all going to do real well. I might jump in at some point, but I'm looking forward to you guys really taking us to the next level. We're going to be talking more about the matches. Like I'm getting sidetracked here is what we're not supposed to be doing. Rob's just running this like it's nobody's business. This is going to be a break and run. He played flawless this rack. Every position was right on center pocket. He's going to get that.
A couple people in the comments section asking, where is this? Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about it.
But we
just missed the rack.
Robert's power.
Oh, look at this, man. He did scratch, but he got 2 balls in, and look at that. He's got the beautiful spread. So if he didn't scratch, that would have been pretty much a 2-pack, I think.
Yeah. All right, guys, hit that share button. Let's get it out there again. We got 130 people watching, and go from table to table. We just see pro after pro after pro.
We're lousy with pros here in the front half. I don't blame him, man. You want to get get as many hours as you can before you get to the tournament. You want to know how the table rolls. You want to know how the banks play. You want to, all that good stuff. And since these were just recovered less than a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, they're in beautiful condition. I was playing on table 5 and 9 today, and I was shocked. For once, they played absolutely identical. They were very. I mean, I'm super excited.
Pro Fitman is literally his name. That's the name of his billiards, and he is a Pro Fitman table fixer. That's what they do. They're just any other words? Just they make the table. Look at that shot by Ash.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah, good position it well, very makeable. Nice position to get on the 8 if she makes this. Doesn't have to hit it hard. But yeah, Cliff does a great job with the table.
As a one-man show to boot, man. He did what, like 2 tables a day, and just banged them out. I mean, but he didn't just bang them out. I mean, he spent hours getting everything
13 hours
perfect. Everything perfect.
The big miss there by Ashley. She had perfect position on the 8.
She's already boxed 2 8 balls, and now that's 7, and it's cost her.
Well, this table's a little tighter than it used to be. So
really, it's even tighter than it used to be.
oh yeah, so we had well, look at Rob.
Wow.
Miss. So look at this. You might get real lucky with this. Let's go to long view, see if you can even come close to seeing that. But yeah, so the table was always 4 inches, but some of the corners were 4.1, and there was actually one table was like 4.2. So now they're all 4.08 is the highest.
Yeah.
So they're within an eighth or whatever. There's a tenth of an inch or 16th of an inch. So now they're all a little bit tighter. So yeah, it's a little bit tighter.
Okay, I didn't know that. I know the sides are what, 4.5 now?
Sides are 4.5.
Yeah.
The ones are 4.
Big kick shot for Ashley. Oh, ball in hand, Rob.
All right, guys. 150 now. Great job. But keep it up. Brian's going to take you home. I got to get back out there and mingle with the crowd before they all yell at me where I am. The draw is coming up for the McDermott Open, so keep your eyes on that for digital pool. Brian, if you want to keep an eye on it, we'll let you know when it pops up so you can actually talk about it.
Okay.
And it's going to be big stuff. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, take care, Bobby.
Sorry, guys.
You heard the man. The draw's coming up real soon. Go to digitalpool.net. You can probably find the McDermott Open. I'm guessing it's going to be highlighted. You know what? Tell you what. Let me go get a link for you guys. That way you can click on it yourself and just go right there. Go to digitalpool.com. Tournaments. Let's see. Let's try Connecticut. Connecticut Valley Open, Sunday Funny. All right, doesn't look like it's posted yet, so we're going to hang out for a little bit. But soon, they're going to draw the bracket, so you'll be able to check it out. As soon as it's up there, I'll post a link for you so you can check it out. Nicely done, Matchroom. Oh, he got a bad nudge there off the 5 ball. The cue ball dropped. So Rob's going to give up ball in hand to Ashley. Scott, yes, this is in fact table 8. We had and nice. She went a Houdini on that one. Did you see that? She just ripped the rack out and didn't even move the 9. Yes, this is table 8. We had all 16 gold crowns completely recovered for this event. So table 8's back to blue. You can see it right there. Made a pretty good contact on the kick shot, but I think Rob's in pretty good control here. He's going to just feather this 5 and bring the cue around. Oh, no, he's, yeah, he did. Pocket speed. Great shot. Follow that up with a 6 in the same corner. Probably 2-rail it for position on the 7. Oh, he's going for the side pocket, and he missed the 6. Wow. Big miss. Like we were just talking to Bobby about. He said that some of the pockets on table 8 were just, a 1/10 of an inch wider than they're supposed to be. So when Cliff came and redid all the tables, he took these bumpers home and he took care of them. So these are true 4-inch pockets in the corners and 4.5-inch pockets on the side. Got to come in correct to make sure they drop. All right, Ashley. Stay focused, girl. There you go. She's missed a couple of late balls in this rack. That's why it's a little lopsided. If she hadn't missed those late balls, it might very well have been 4-4 right now. So she needs to sort of get get her mojo. There it is. Ashley will go. Rob will be up 6-3. Ashley gets a point. Racking them up. Rob's up 6-3. I'm sure they'll walk over to that digital pool tablet just a second. Here's a wider view. Yep, see the tablet right there on the wall? That's how we're keeping score with our all table streaming solution. If you want to watch this entire tournament, McDermott Open, the McDermott Open, I should say. It's not Scottish, it's more of an Irish thing. But if you want to watch every single match live streamed on Digital Pool, the link is at the bottom right section of your screen. It's digitalpool.net/sharkstream. $10 a month, $100 a year if you want to stay on. And you'll be able to watch every single match live. If you are a WNT.TV subscriber, you will be able to catch the feature table featuring Scott Frost, Jeremy Jones, Brian the Kickin' Chicken, and Bobby the Legend Hunt. So, oh wow, I thought she was going to make them both. That would have been cool. All right, yeah, so definitely if you're a WNT subscriber, that you'll be able to catch our feature table. It's going to be table 8. And with some great, excellent commentary from some Sharkstream commenters, and of course the legendary Scott Frost, the Freezer, and Jeremy Jones. Jeff's wondering if we switched over to Diamond, maybe we'd get bigger tournaments. I don't think so, because we have 16 Gold Crown 3s. These are the same 16 Gold Crown 3s that, for the most part, Bobby opened the pool hall with all those years ago, 30, I think 1 year ago now. And we got a pretty nice field here. We couldn't probably, I don't think we could get a field of 128 because we have, 16 tables. It would take forever. And Bobby still has leagues and a business to run. That's one of the reasons that this McDermott Open is being stretched out over 4 days. That also means the players don't have to play till midnight from 9 o'clock in the morning. A full day for them is 9 to 5, or rather 9 to, 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. And, it's sort of an experiment. They're going to see if maybe this format with 4-day format works out a little better for the players. So who knows? But the other thing about not switching to Diamond, I'm sure Bobby would switch to Diamond if they made him a deal. I mean, but if he's paying retail for 16 diamonds, that's $250,000. It's going to take forever to get your money back. And these tables, he's taking care of really, really well. So I don't see them switching to Diamond anytime soon. We have 2 diamonds, but they're 7-footers in the party room. Rob took a shot there, and it came back right out. Yeah, no, Ashley's got a pretty good look. The problem ball is that red one, the 3. Go to the reverse. Yeah. I think it's pocketable, but it might even need to be banked. I'm not sure. It seems like they're pretty lined up. All right, so now it's Rob's problem. Yeah, Falloway is saying keep Brunswick all day long. I agree, man, because when I was a teenager and I started playing pool in public pool halls, at least, there was Q-stick billiards over. Look at that ball spin. This Q-stick billiard parlor over on Old Colony Road here in Meriden, Connecticut, and those were all Brunswicks. So when Bobby opened up Yale Billiards with a whole bunch of Brunswicks, I guess you could say my home pool halls have been nothing but Brunswicks. So yeah, I agree. I mean, Brunswicks play nice. They last forever, and they're beautiful tables. Savannah Easton actually just recently, the Roadrunner. She was here last year, said, earlier last year. And she said she was playing on our table number 4, Gold Crown 3, 4.5-inch pockets. And she literally said in an interview right here in the booth that it's the best table she ever played on. Now, I follow her on social media because I got to know her, and she was actually, her parents are amazing people. I mean, they're just awesome people. And a few months after she came to Yale Billiards and played on our Gold Crown, she had a Gold Crown 6 installed in her house. So she must really, really like those Brunswicks. Ashley stuck him pretty good on this 9-ball. He's going to have to kick at it from behind. There's really not a lot of places left to hide. He's going to have to play this pretty precision. Yeah, Ashley. that bounce off the 8-ball, rather. Left Ashley with a pretty clean shot. She's just got to worry about the 7-ball getting in the way for position. Hey, Jameson, you're not wrong. Jameson said, these tables are fantastic. If I want to play Rassin, I go to Jason Shaw's house. If I want to play Diamond, I go to Sean's house. So you got options. Big miss there from Ashley. That was tough. She pulled a Brian. She got great position on the next ball, but missed the one in front of her. And Jeff's talking about modern day pool halls and some of the biggest tournaments use Diamond. I mean, you're not wrong. Diamond's made a lot of inroads in terms of tournament play, especially with Matchroom. But having said that, I mean, there's lots of rooms and lots of tournaments that use Brunswicks as well. I mean, Brunswick's been kind of the standard for years and years. Predator's making a table, Diamond's got a table. Now, Diamond's really made some inroads, and they're growing huge. And I wish them the best of luck. But for me, Brunswick's a pool player's best friend. And it's definitely not worth $250,000 to throw 16 gold crowns, put them up for sale, get them out of here, all that kind of stuff, especially since they're 30-year-old tables, and install 16 new diamonds. I actually was talking to Bobby recently, and he said, hey, if Diamond wants to come to the plate, I'll call the place Yale Billiards Diamond. The Diamond Open, or we'll call it the Diamond Arena, whatever they want to do. But at the same time, they'd have to come up and step up to the plate. And for the most part, as I understand it, getting a hold of a diamond puts you on a waiting list for up to a year. So they're not having problems selling tables. Why would they give us a discount, Perhaps if the Shark Stream just blows up this year and we become a big draw, then who knows? We might see because that's the one thing we don't have. We have a Q sponsor, that's McDermott. We have a ball sponsor, that's Aramith. We have a cloth sponsor, that's Simonis. And we have a light sponsor, that's Littman Lights. The only one we don't have is a table sponsor. And unfortunately, a company like Brunswick is, they make everything from bowling alleys to pool tables to all kinds of stuff. They're not really paying attention to Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut either. So, it's like, hey, we already paid for the table, so what are they going to do? But hey, Brunswick, if you're listening and you want to sponsor, we'll talk all day long about your gold crowns. Andy Gow himself just got a gold crown. I have to stop by sometime and check it out with you. Says he's got it at 4 1/8-inch pockets too. And that's oh my goodness, did you guys just catch that? I'm gonna replay it. Played the 3. It stopped for a full 10 seconds, it looks like. And then just drops. That's sick. I've seen that before, but it's like the ball was just atomically over the line and finally decided to roll in. That is the longest I've ever seen a ball hang, I think, ever. Looks like Rob and Ashley have agreed that the ball should be replaced. That was crazy pants right there. I gotta be honest. I think it was like 8 seconds later. No, it couldn't have been 8 seconds later because the replay buffer is only 10. Probably 7 or 8 seconds. That was wild. Just a stiff breeze blew it in, I guess. All right, actually looking pretty good here. Nice little stopper. Probably going to come around for the 6 in the top side pocket. Trickiest part is getting good position on this 8 ball. She wants to get underneath it, I think. Somewhere back here. Oh, she's going to play the 6 in the corner. Okay. And that way she'll be able to tag the cube back behind the 8 ball. As long as she can make it in either the side or the corner, she's got the 9 right behind it. And she missed the 6. She would be in commanding lead right now. I think that's the 3rd time she's left 3 or 2 or 1 ball on the table for Rob and a nice clean shot. But Rob's looking very good to get to the hill here. Gonna play an 8 in the side. Now remember, this is a tight pocket. It's still 4.5 inches wide, but it's from that angle, it's tight as hell. All right, Rob makes it look easy. He's got the 9 to go to the hill. Stretch out a bit, but he's a big boy. There it is. Rob Piersa on the hill, leading 8-3. Rob needs 1. Ashley needs 6 in a row. That's going to be tough. All right, Rob's getting ready to bust him up. Let's take a look at the overhead and get ready for this Zeus break. Man, he smashes these balls. He hits the cue ball harder than anyone I've ever seen. Wow. A couple of balls caught air there. I think the cue was in the air, and I'm pretty sure the 6. Oh, and he smashes the 9, but this is the list. Tomorrow that would count as a win, but on the list it does not. So it gets spotted but Rob stays at the table because he pocketed at least 2 balls. Pocketed the 6 and the 9. Just another reminder, guys. If you want to watch the McDermott Open tomorrow, there's 3 ways to watch it. The feature table will be on members only section on the Shark Stream. That's table 8, and we're going to be picking some great matches there. So if you're a subscriber to the Shark Stream on YouTube or Facebook, you'll be able to catch it there. If you want to watch all tables streaming, the link is right there on the bottom of your screen, digitalpool.net/the Shark Stream or /Shark Stream. That'll take you to the digital pool site. It's $10 per month or $100 per year, but you'll be able to access every single match and every single table throughout the entire tournament. So let's say your favorite player is Jason Shaw, and you want to watch every Jason Shaw match. All you got to do is go to Digital Pool, go to the McDermott Open bracket, and go click on any match that says Jason Shaw on it, and you'll be able to watch it in its entirety on demand or live. So definitely check that out. Oh, Rob, that was a bit of a whiff. Definitely check that out. It's worth the $10, trust me. Events like this with the, like I said, 22 or 23 WNT ranked players. I see a lot of players. I see a lot of these tournaments going for 30, 40, 50 bucks for the weekend for the tournament rather. We're only asking 10. So get out there, subscribe, support the channel, and enjoy all this beautiful content. It's going to be an amazing tournament this weekend. Ashley, uncharacteristic misses from her. She's been here quite a bit today. She knows this table, but that was a little bit of a misstep. So Rob's 5 balls away from taking back his number 3 spot. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the what? Is that pocket the new pocket of truth? Who knows? But yeah, if you haven't followed us on Facebook or subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and do that now. A little bit later tonight, I know the front room here with the tables 1 through 8. I know there's at least 6 or 7 big pros out there practicing, warming up, getting to know the tables a little better. It's plausible I'll go back online for a little bit tonight just to show you some practice and pros. But if you want to watch them right now, I think Bobby's got it set up on digitalpool.net/sharkstream, where you can dial in at least the tables the pros are practicing on. So if you want to go watch that now, have a good time. Check out the drills they do. You can check out what they're up to. Earlier today, we had, I believe it was FSR and Honas playing against Georgi Georgiev and wasn't Akachi. Who the heck was it? David Alcady. So, and that was just Scotch doubles, just having fun. So I think that recording might be still on there. That's the beauty of Digital Pool, man. You can watch the live stream, or you can go back to the previous played matches and watch them on demand. Great stuff. We've been batting this 4-ball around for about 6 innings now. Can we finally do so? He's got to kick at it anyway. Kick, is he going to get? No. Ashley's got a look. Not a great look, but a look. I tuck it in behind the 7, but it's not bad. The 4 is going to hide behind the 9, so that's a pretty decent safe right there. Yeah, Kyler says the 4-ball is getting abused. I said a minute ago. This is inning 7 with this 4-ball still on the table. And it's going to be inning 8 in a minute. All right, now we're going to get rid of this 4-ball. I have pretty good confidence that the 4 is going away. A little bit off angle here because the cue's going to want to go to the left rail. And the 7's on the right side. So he's got to be careful not to take the cue off line too bad. But he wants to make sure he gets some kind of decent angle. He wants the cue ball to basically, he just tried to hold it. And he did. I was going to say, if he wanted to go up and down, he was looking for this kind of position. That way he can bounce the 7 and come around. But that's not what happened. So he's going to put a little right on this, I think, and hit it pocket speed. Oh, no. Another big miss from Rob. Ashley, good Lord. Wow. All right. I think this might do it for this list match. But Rob's got a straight in draw shot for the 7 to the 8. The 8's hanging right in a spot where he wanted it to be. So he can get on the 9. I think it might be the fat lady warming up in the back room. We'll see. Oh, he drew that a ton. I didn't think he rolled back that far. All right, for the win. There it is. Rob Piersa gets his number 3 spot back from Ashley Benoit. Courtesy handshake. Ashley drops to 4. Rob moves up to number 3. Guys, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want to see the McDermott Open, this is where you go. Subscribe today. You can get all the top tier action, every match in the McDermott Open, live and recorded. You can go back and watch round 1 on Sunday or for 60 days. I forget how long, but you can watch every table, every event during the entire tournament. It's $10 a month. You can't beat that. If you want to get the whole year, it's $100 a year. And, it's just high quality pool. The only other way to watch it is if you're a subscriber to YouTube and Facebook. You'll get our feature table featuring Jeremy Jones and Scott Frost, and of course our very own Brian the Kickin' Chicken and Bobby Hunt. Myself and Bobby, we might dip in every once in a while. We'll see. But the third way to do it is if you're a WNT.TV subscriber, World9BallTour.tv, then you can go there and your subscription will get the feature table as well. So stay tuned, folks. It's going to be a long day, and it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. A lot of great content. Follow the Shark Stream on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And this is Brian in the booth saying good night, unless something interesting happens with the pros that are out there warming up. If you want to go watch the pros warming up, go to thatdigitalpool.net/sharkstream, and you can watch them live right now. If you want to, if perhaps I'll come back and do a little live stream myself. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Good night.
I'm going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks, without you, there is no us.